It's the one where E.T. pays tribute to Matthew Perry.
I love you.
His life was cut short.
That's what kind of drives me the most is people who are in duress and work really hard at their lives and see that there's a way out.
But his comedy legacy lives on.
Could we be more white trash?
Could I be more sorry?
From his showbiz start,
And Matthew L. Perry.
I don't know that I did anything before I acted. I was like 16 when I started. That was an episode of Charles in Charge.
That new Miss Pembroke.
to becoming a forever friend.
I think it was just magic was happening.
Never before seen interviews revealed.
I'm sorry, I'm just being interviewed, and and I can't concentrate.
Sorry, I'm just gonna get through. Can we get a little more hammering during my interview? Just a couple more hammers.
Stories behind his best moments is Chandler Bing.
I'm always drawn to characters that start off from a somewhat broken place.
And his unbreakable bond with his co-stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry now. It's a very loving, tight-knit group.
This is E.T. Presents Matthew Perry. Thank you for being a friend.
I think it was just magic was happening. There was just the perfect casting, the perfect writers, the perfect director, and just sort of magic just all happened at once.
Hi, we're here for Entertainment Tonight with television's Courtney Cox and television's David Schwimmer.
And it was funny. It was just funny all the way through, all 237 episodes.
I don't like guys with boring jobs.
Oh, and Ross was like, what, a lion tamer?
Matthew Perry, who made us laugh for 10 seasons as beloved Chandler Bing on Friends, was found dead Saturday at his LA home around 4 p.m. The actor had apparently drowned in his hot tub. Police do not suspect foul play, and it could take weeks to learn his official cause of death.
I'm always drawn to characters that start off from a somewhat broken place.
The 54-year-old, who never seemed comfortable with fame, was open about his lifelong struggle with drugs and alcohol.
How did you get the courage to fight the addiction to Vicodin?
You get into a place in your life where you're having a problem and you either, lie down about it or step up to bat and take your swing.
E.T. was last with Matthew in 2021 as the Friends cast reunited on Max.
When you walked on that stage and you were all back together again, what was that feeling like?
We've had a wonderful couple of days. It's been very nostalgic and really just heartwarming couple of days. Being on the set and seeing the old set and seeing the crew.
I was like, and then started crying. Seeing everything look exactly the same.
Does Courtney still have her lines written on the table?
And these incredible friends that even though I see these two a lot, I still was just like, Jenna, are you crying as much as me? She's like, yeah.
It's a very loving, tight-knit group. And when we see each other, it's a very heartwarming thing.
Heartwarming, yes, but Matthew and the gang were also full of jokes, goofing off and interrupting each other's interviews.
Shut up over there!
Shut up!
It took us right back to 1994.
You get the key to the bathroom. Get the key to the bathroom. Sorry, I'm just gonna get through.
That's when we first met Matt and the Friends cast. It was just a few months after they started working together.
In France and America? Yeah, I'm pretty much sick of everybody by now. But, I mean, the first couple of weeks was really great. And now kind of just like, hello, back off. Doesn't this look too, posy? Can we get a little more hammering during my interview? Just a couple more hammers?
Hey, anybody know a good tailor?
You need some clothes altered?
No, I'm just looking for a man to draw on me with chalk.
The show became a smash hit almost instantly, averaging more than 30 million viewers per episode during its second season.
When we found out the time slot that it was going to be on, we knew that people were going to watch the first couple.
During our 1997 visit to the Friends set, we asked the cast which actor was most like their TV character.
Chandler. That's the name. I mean Matthew.
Yeah, my real name's Matthew.
Hey, check out those two blondes over there. Hey, come with me.
Are you trying to get everybody divorced?
Quick-witted and charismatic, Matthew made it all look so easy. But behind the scenes, the spotlight seemed to fuel his crippling anxiety. He talked about it on the reunion special.
I felt like I was gonna die if they didn't laugh.
And it's not healthy, for sure. But I would sometimes say a line and they wouldn't laugh, and I would sweat and just like to go into convulsions.
If I didn't get the laugh I was supposed to get, I would freak out.
Take you down.
Yeah.
You didn't tell us that.
Would it
No?
hurt?
No, I don't remember you ever saying that.
Oh, yeah.
But Matthew was a scene stealer from the start.
I will not take this abuse.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Once I was a wooden boy. Would you? What name appears on the address label?
It's Chandler Bing! No!
Actually, it's Miss Chandler.
You get your yayas by taking money from all of your friends.
Yeah.
Yes, and I get my yayas from IKEA.
Chandler was the sarcasm king, but did you know he was only supposed to be a supporting character? Matthew's comedic timing changed all of that.
He spins the lines in a way that they're his, and there's so many comedy skills there.
The camera adds 10 pounds.
So how many cameras are actually on you?
So many iconic moments from the show come courtesy of Matthew. In fact, Bruce Willis won an Emmy for the role he agreed to do after losing a bet to Matthew. They starred in the whole 9 yards together.
Come on, Frankie told me what a stand-up guy you've been. And change your pants.
Let's see how this movie turns out. If it does well, you can be on the show, and if it doesn't, it's Bruce Willis to block.
Joey?
Hi, Ross.
Matthew, the over-under on how many times today you're going to hear, could you be any more excited? How many times you're going to hear that?
Could we be more white trash?
Could she be more out of my league? Could I be more sorry?
I've heard that a lot. But I like hearing that.
And this was the moment heard round the Friends world.
Do you think you knew I was here?
The way the audience reacted.
We expanded it from just a one night in London thing to this could be a thing.
So Chandler and Monica's one-night stand became the real deal. They would eventually get married and welcome twins. It was Matthew who got to utter the last line of the series ever.
Should we get some coffee?
Sure. Where?
52 million people watched the finale in 2004. 17 years later, at the cast reunion, it was clear their bond was unbreakable.
There was something that was laid down at the very, very beginning. It was in our DNA that we were family, we were going to take care of each other.
And make each other bust up.
Hi.
The easiest friend to crack up on set? That'd be Lisa, who used to stop production because she couldn't stop laughing.
It's funny. I can't wait for you to hear it.
The biggest prankster who ruined everybody else's take? That'd be Matt, and Matthew, of course.
Oh, soap opera digest!
But with shoot nights that could go as late as 1 in the morning, everyone got a little punchy sometimes.
Okay.
Whoa! What's happening? You used to be able to act.
I know.
No, I won't. That'll make us laugh more.
No, do it.
Okay.
Or the Parker Colonial Tech.
What? You never heard it before?
People played tricks on each other all the time, and Matthew was definitely involved in filling people's dressing rooms with garbage cans.
Do you even know how long you're going to be gone?
Well, just until we find an energy source to replace fuel.
The cast would eat together, have a private huddle before every show, and when they would run into each other at parties...
If one of us bumped into each other, that was it. That was the end of the night. You just
Sat with that
sat with the person all night long. And that was it. You apologized to the people you were with, but they had to understand you had met somebody special to you, and you were going to talk to that person for the rest of the night. And that's the way...
I'm laughing and crying. Is it so true?
That's the way it worked. Yeah, I'm going to cry now.
While Chandler Bing will forever be Matthew Perry's defining role, he had a long career that included many TV series and films.
Okay, Matthew L. Perry.
So, have you seen the sights?
Not yet.
Well, you're in for a treat. Now, it's called Boys Will Be Boys. You know, it's mostly about me, of course.
E.T. first met Matthew in 1988 after landing his first big TV role in the short-lived Fox series Boys Will Be Boys.
They're going through high school, and it's about an all-American guy, and it's epic. It's epic.
While that show was canceled after one season, that same year, he starred alongside Christina Applegate in the TV movie Dance Till Dawn.
Are you trying to be funny? We're losers.
Well, you know, I bought you that ring. It's a chance for great exposure. It's a good chance for people to see my work.
2 years later, Matthew was still full of hope and ready for fame after being cast as Valerie Bertinelli's brother in the CBS sitcom Sydney.
Oh, I can see you're doing a sexy look, okay.
My sexy look?
I'm free, okay? You happy? If this series works, you know, there's going to be girls just following you around.
Yeah, I know. It's the price I have to pay, I guess. Yeah. No, I think that'll be great. Here's my shot for people to know who I am, I guess.
Of course, that wouldn't come until Friends. That success led Matt to his first big screen role. He was the leading man opposite Salma Hayek in Fools Rush In, and E.T. was on the 1996 set.
Take one, marker. Salma Hayek and I, in this movie, on our first date, we make a baby. And on our second date, we get married. And on our third date, we move in together. And on our fourth date, we start to kind of get to know each other.
I know of this one canyon that if you sit there long enough, nobody finds you, and you die.
Really? You seem like a guy that is a little bit different than the guy I play on Friends, who's just a jokester,
Right.
uncomfortable guy all the time. He, you know, it's nice to actually get the girl. You've seen Selma, have you?
Matthew's next film role was Almost Heroes with the late SNL legend Chris Farley.
You're not doing any naming up here without me, huh, partner? No. Hey, what you looking at? The moon. I was looking at the moon.
We're pretending to get along really well.
Want a hug?
Yeah, let's hug. Okay. Yeah.
Leading up to the release, he hosted SNL and took on Joey during this Friends spoof. E.T. was behind the scenes.
He's so nice.
It was funny to read through yesterday, and, that always helps. Oh, you guys want to go shoot some pool or something?
Joey, shut up!
Oh, what a horrid day I've had.
Hi, Chandler.
Hi, Chandler.
Don't do it great. Joey, sorry, Matt LeBlanc. Sorry, pal.
After Friends came to an end in 2004, Matthew starred in the Aaron Sorkin drama Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip.
I'm an executive producer, too.
Very good day here at Studio 60. We're very happy.
I'm not even working today. I'm just here for this interview. That's how excited I am about this and you and Studio 60.
Then there was the TV comedy Mr. Sunshine, which he created.
Yeah, I guess that's just something I can't do. I am wonderful as a boss. We're all just trying to put on a really funny show. So it's been good. It'd be great to get everybody that I've worked with, all my friends, you know. Well, Courtney and I have spoken on the phone about 4 times trying to plan a lunch.
While Matthew's Friends never appeared on any of his series, he reunited with his TV wife Courtney Cox in 2013, making a cameo on Cougar Town.
I'm just passing through on my way to Miami. We're very excited about it. We just did a scene, and it was like it was yesterday.
I just have to keep remembering that I don't know him in this show.
She's right. We have to remember that we haven't been married for 5 years, and we don't have kids.
Why do you think you guys have such great chemistry on the screen?
Well, it was that one night. No, I have no real answer to that. I don't know why. I don't know why we all had great chemistry, but we did.
Like in a day, which is where I was. With a bunch of doctors and fake migraines. And I guess the weirdest thing I did was on Sundays I would go to open houses and go to the bathrooms in the open house and see what pills they had in there and steal them. And I think they thought, well, there's no way that Chandler came in and stole from us.
Nearly 1 year ago, Matthew released his memoir detailing many of the struggles he kept secret for so long. He also sat down with Diane Sawyer for an in-depth one-on-one. His goal?
It's not fun to talk about this stuff. I don't like talking about it, but I know it's going to help people to talk about it. You can track the trajectory of my addiction if you gauge my weight from season to season. When I'm carrying weight, it's alcohol. When I'm skinny, it's pills. That's a guy that's out of control. I didn't know what was going on with me. I weighed 155 pounds, on my way to 128 pounds.
Wait a minute, I know that hat. I was taken aboard that hat.
Matthew made fans laugh on camera, but off camera, he'd spent nearly $9 million trying to get sober, attended 6,000 AA meetings, went to rehab 15 times, survived 14 surgeries, and was even in a coma for 2 weeks during the summer of 2018.
I was rushed to the hospital because I was in intense pain in my stomach, and by the time I got to the hospital, I was writhing on the ground. They put me on a stretcher and they ran me into the emergency trauma room, and it was in there that my colon exploded. I was put on an ECMO machine, and an ECMO machine, when you talk to any doctor, is a Hail Mary, is the last thing that you do before people die. I woke up and I said, what's happening, what's happening? My mother was in the room and she told me what was going on, and I was in that hospital for 5 months and, escaped death really narrowly.
But it wasn't all darkness. Matthew shared many stories that are evidence of a notable career and a life well lived. And remember how the cast stuck together? Each ultimately getting paid $1 million per episode? That was thanks to Jennifer Aniston and...
David Schwimmer was the hot guy in the first year. I got the first movie, and he came into my dressing room when we were about to renegotiate, and he said, I think we should negotiate together. And I said, great, idiot.
Just before Friends premiered in 1994, Matthew kissed the then unknown Gwyneth Paltrow in a broom closet. The next year, he dated the show's guest star, Julia Roberts.
Excuse me. Is your name Chandler?
Yes it is.
She was the biggest movie star in the world, and I was on the #1 TV show. It was like she was placed on this planet to make the world smile. And now, in particular, me. I was not enough. I could never be enough. I was broken, bent, unlovable. So, instead of facing the inevitable agony of losing her, I broke up with the beautiful and brilliant Julia Roberts.
In 2007, Matthew went on a date with Cameron Diaz shortly after her split from Justin Timberlake.
But upon seeing me, Cameron got almost instantly stoned. It was clear that she was not interested in me at all.
But the one that really got away? Meryl Streep.
Being in Don't Look Up didn't work out because my life was on fire. I got CPR, and the guy who saved my life broke 8 ribs in the process. They were doing a procedure because I had pain in my stomach, and they gave me propofol, and my heart stopped for 5 minutes. I woke up in a different hospital. 10 hours later, I had to give up, this amazing movie the biggest movie I've ever gotten. I had 4 scenes with Meryl Streep.
However, through every up and down, Matthew persevered.
I never gave up. I never raised my hands and said, that's enough, I can't take it anymore, you win. And because of that, I stand tall now, ready for whatever comes next.
Matthew Perry's path in life was definitely not easy. His courage in sharing his struggle with addiction helped many, and even though he battled so many demons, Matthew still managed to provide so much joy for friends and fans alike.
You just have to basically throw yourself into the work and keep a good head about it.
The only thing that I'm gonna miss is you.
It really feels like home. Like, we'll never have that again. Like, I'll never have that again. So just, and we keep reminding each other, like, remember this, because we're not going to find this again.
This is harder than I thought it would be.
Tomorrow's going to be okay.
I realize all over again that I'm so lucky to have been in this business, to have had not just access to extraordinary people, but to have also been able to affect people. I don't move forward with fear anymore. I move forward with curiosity. Love always wins. Love and courage, man. The most important things.